as a growth backer, not only am I well compensated, I'm also constantly being challenged. Like my brain cells are always in overdrive.
This month, record-breaking month for you.
Yes, best month ever.
What does that feel like?
Um, it at first it felt unreal. Like compared to the past couple of months, like I was really struggling with even getting more than 15. But this month I got 33 just for the month of June, and I'm still waiting for a couple more. So
That's
it's
intense.
very.
What do you feel about yourself? Because you got to feel some excitement. You got to feel some pride. You got to feel some joy in
I
doing
do.
something. This was impossible several months ago. If you would have told me that COVID's going to hit, I would have said, okay, that's not going to happen. And it did. And I think if someone would have told you you were going to have this big of a month, what would you have told them?
I would have told them to get ready for incentives. I don't know. To tell you honestly, we were so busy preparing for the worst that we did not think of what will happen if it becomes our best month ever. And it
Yeah.
is. So until now, it still feels unreal. But I'm so
Yeah.
happy with what this team has accomplished so far.
Well, great job. Great job. So before coming to Cyberbacker, Gab, have you worked online before?
Just for a couple of months, but it's just basic admin tasks.
Okay. So what attracted you originally to working online?
I was simply fed up with the super heavy traffic here in Manila, especially during the Christmas season. Like there was a time that I got stuck in traffic for 4 hours, and I told myself that's not gonna happen again. So I tried online.
I hope there's nothing I ever do that causes you to be stuck in traffic. If I do, I
No.
apologize in advance. Okay, good. So what are some of the goals you hope to accomplish by working at Cyberbacker?
At first, I wanted to buy a new car, but I was able to achieve that goal last year. My next goal is to buy a new house and eventually be a franchisee of Jollibee because I love Jollibee. So yeah, that's my ultimate goal.
Right on, right on. I didn't know you loved Jollibee that much.
I do, and I
Really?
want to have my own store so I can just go ahead and get my own burger and chicken joy anytime.
So later on, after this, I'll show you what franchises we're looking to buy. Like seriously, like we're going to invest because you realize in some of these businesses, if we go take everything currently out and we adopt it to the post-COVID virtual world powered by Cyberbacker, we would completely flip over most businesses. That's incredible, and it's with leaders like yourself. And later on, we can talk about how Cyberbacker franchises are actually more profitable for the owners than Jollibee, but that's later. I'm kidding. You can own multiple businesses. So, what are some of the goals you hope to accomplish by working at Cyberbacker besides owning a Jollibee franchise?
Goal is to, of course, provide jobs for the jobless. That's the company's goal. And in a way, that's my goal too. Especially there's lots of people asking me about Cyberbacker, and whenever I get messages from people telling me that they appreciate my work in getting them clients, so the feeling is it feels good, helping other people and them letting me know that I was one of the reasons that they're here and their life is so much better than before. That's a feeling that you cannot get just anywhere.
Yeah, my life's better because you're here.
Well, my life's better because you invited me in growth. I never would have been here. I insisted in becoming,
I know.
just working as an admin or an admin for clients. But now I'm working as an admin for the company. So
Well,
I'm
you're a
forever
leader.
grateful.
You're a leader. And I got to tell you, some of our conversations, you're one of those people, and this is why I say I'm better when you're here. We're partners in this. And my feeling, I could be speaking for myself and everybody else watching, is there's no conversation that we couldn't have. And what I mean by that is the worst thing that could ever possibly happen. If I made the biggest mistake in the world, I could come to you. And if you made the biggest mistake in the world, you could come to me and we would figure it out.
Yeah. There was a time that I even came to you crying, and you just coached me. I got a free coaching session from you. So thank you, Craig.
That wasn't coaching. I just cared about you. So what do you like most about being a growth backer?
Well, during one of your visits here in the Philippines, you asked the team, like, what would make you stay in the company? And I told you that as long as I keep getting challenged, I'll stay. So as a growth backer, not only am I well compensated, I'm also constantly being challenged. Like, my brain cells are always in overdrive. So that's why I love working in growth.
Love that. Love that. So does working as a growth backer pay good income?
Definitely. I mean, that's why I was
Good.
able to buy a new car in just 1 year. Growth.
I thought you were going to say, no, give me a raise.
Well, thanks for the tip, Craig. You want to have a do-over?
It's too late now. It's too late now. You can't take it back. You can't take it back. So how does being a growth backer give you fulfillment as a person?
Well, aside from the messages I get from the cyberbackers, thanking me for the client, the feeling I get when a client signs up, like the rush I get when I turn their no's into a yes, it's overwhelming. So that's what I love about being here. It feels like I was able to be in control of something, and I was able to, convince them, because that's one of the skills that I lack. When I first joined here, I find it hard to convince people, but with the training I get from you, our constant role plays and script practice, I've improved a lot since the first time I joined Growth.
But I gotta tell you, phenomenal job. Really proud of the month you're having. I also, even if I make a deal with you and you think I'm joking, I'm not joking. We have an inside joke for everyone. We're just saying that I'm shopping already.
No.
Oh no, it's
No,
true.
Craig.
It's already out of the budget. Can't do anything about it.
It was just an inside joke, like between me and Ma'am Sheila. So we decided to. I don't know. I didn't know that you'd remember.
Yeah, I can remember saying it. So I'll tell everyone. And I remember we had an event and we had someone who's with our team and she broke her computer. And that's how she works. That's her livelihood, stuff like that. So I just took my computer out of my bag and I said, here you go. And I just gave her my computer. And it's because it was the right thing to do. And so I did it. And with you, you said something about that. And I said, you sell 10 a month and I'll give you my computer. So I like my computer, and as much as I'd like a brand new computer, I'd rather you have a brand new computer. And not like just an okay computer. Like I love my product, and like an awesome Surface Pro like I use. So like I'm excited for you to have that. I'm more excited to give it to you than you want it.
Well, I'm after the content of your Surface Pro, but okay, a brand new one works.
Oh, okay. You want the content. Cool. Well, if you just said that, I could have just said, I've got everything in Dropbox. Here you go. Half of it, there'd be a bunch of Word docs. They've like been started, but nothing's been completed. It's like meeting agenda. That's all it says. Why are there 100 folders like this? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So if you had one thing you could share to people, one tip on how to be very, very successful and go as far as you did, because yeah, you're massively successful. You've done great. I'm proud. What's one tip you could share with other people who are working to be successful like you?
Just don't quit, and don't let what other people say about you affect your effort and your performance. So just do it for yourself.